Start. Hello, everybody. This is Shalen Afrique, Shalen Sonia. Welcome to my channel. It's been kind of like a while, like I know, and today I'm like really gonna just be rambling. But first, I'll start by asking you to by saying thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, whoever liked, whoever subscribed. I really appreciate every single one of the likes and every single one of the subscriptions. Um, but yeah, so if you guys have noticed, I'm just honestly, I was just going to ramble today, but I just wanted to talk about how rough the past 4 months was for me. Oh my god, like, um, it was an experience. But yeah, like, you know, I had been working on the project. I feel like I keep saying that over and over, and people are like, "What project are you working on?" I've been working on the project for a while, and like starting in January, things were just like flying. Like I feel like this is what it is for me though. I feel like when I kind of understand a certain thing, like I feel like I really seek to understand something, I get it, and then when I understand the pattern to whatever it is, that is working, I feel like because my mouth, like I tend to talk sometimes, and like things kind of switched around on me like this past 4 months, so I had to kind of switch the way or switch the pattern that I. It's hard to explain, but basically I'm just here to just ramble, and I just want to say that I'll try my best to be posting as many content or as much content as I can. But what do you guys think about my hair? Like, I think this part looks really good. Um, this part is okay. I didn't want no design on it, but my sister, you know how she is. She did design in my hair, but I think it's okay. Apparently, I can be very picky. Um, but yeah, so like, okay, let's get back to topic. This is what happens when I don't have structure. But yeah, like this past 4 months, oh my god, like um like it was really hard for me, but I made it through whatever it is that I was going through. But I guess the lesson that I learned from like the past 4 months is like I know that it's probably going to switch on me again, like, but basically the big things that I learned from like the past 4 months, because I haven't been posting, is like try not to assume things. And the reason I feel like I sometimes used to assume or just kind of like let things go was because like the way I am is like if I need to say something to someone, obviously I don't talk to everyone, but if I'm really talking to you, then I care about you. So if I speak to you about something, then I'll let you know what I need you to know. But that's not how everyone is. Like some people will tell you the minimum, just like I don't talk to everyone. Like if somebody doesn't trust you, they might not reveal certain things. So it's like you cannot just assume, oh, like they probably don't want to tell me whatever it is that they're telling me. Sometimes, or most of the times, you have to ask them, like, okay, let's say like somebody's telling you, oh, like, yeah, like I didn't do well on that test. You're like, oh, you didn't do well. Oh, I'm really sorry. Like, you might just assume that like, oh, they feel bad that they failed the test, but like you gotta ask, how do you feel about that? Like, how does it feel now to pass that test? What do you think? You know, how, like, what do you think? Like, how do you feel about it? Like, how do you think you do different or better, or were you like things like that? It's hard to really put it into like a sentence or into words, but it's like you really never want to just assume that like whatever they said is what they said. Let's say like for example, yesterday I was speaking to my friend, and I was just like talking to him, and then we were just talking, and then he mentioned that he went to visit his friend that was not feeling well. So I was thinking, well, he went to visit his friend that wasn't feeling well, so he probably doesn't want to tell me like what she was suffering of. Or some other person would have assumed that like, oh, maybe she has the coronavirus and things like that. So I was like, okay, so like what's she suffering of? And then he was like, well, no, you can be nosy but not that nosy. But I was like, well, like, like I don't know whether I wanted to assume that he didn't want to tell me what she suffered from, but Like at the end of the day, I don't know if I should assume or not that she, I don't know. Like I'm just like, you gotta be curious with people, see what they want to tell you. Kind of like, well, what was it like for you? They explain, or if they don't want to explain, they're gonna be like, well, I don't feel like I want to share that type of information with you. Then you'd be like, okay, they don't want to share it. But that is a big thing that I learned from the past 4 months. And the other thing I learned too is, what's the other big thing, like a big picture that I learned is like oh shoot, something bad just happened. So I think my mom just got into an accident right now. Oh my god. Okay. Oh jeez. Okay. So alright guys, so I think this is the end of my video. I'm so sorry. I'll get back to you guys probably in the next week, tomorrow, I don't know. But thanks for watching. Bye. Yes guys, be curious, ask. I think it's good to be curious. Alright, thank you. Bye.